I'm a lesbian.
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 Okay. I don't know if that was a good intro or not, but y'all see the title, you know what I mean? We trying to find the secret straight girl, you know what I mean, out of 6 lesbians, you know. My experience with lesbians, you feel me? I've had a couple of lesbian friends, you know what I mean? And some of them know how to dress, you know what I mean? If we just had to like think about, okay, what goes into a lesbian? Some lesbians, you know what I mean? What levels are there to being a lesbian, you know? Because there's levels to it, you know what I mean? There's levels to that stuff, you know? At least just how I think of it, you know what I mean? But like, you got some lesbians who know how to really dress, you know what I mean? Who know how to put that stuff on, you know what I mean? They know how to, you know, they know how to dress for real. And then you got like another archetype of lesbian where they're like the fine, you know, the fine stuff, you know what I mean? Like, they fine, but they lesbian, you know what I mean? And then you got like the really masculine lesbians, like, you know, they portray like you could pass as a man almost, you know what I mean? Like, you trying to act real masculine, but you a whole female, you know? You got like the 3 levels of just lesbianism, you know what I mean? It's basic lesbianology, you know? But yeah, you feel me? Like, and if we just had to analyze, you know what I mean? If we had to analyze just, you know, out of these 7, you know what I mean, I would probably say she's not lesbian. But as I said, you feel me, you got the lesbians who look very feminine, you know what I mean? Not all lesbians look very masculine, you know what I mean? She's more of like the masculine looking ones, you know what I mean, where they look real masculine. Same thing with her. It's like she look like she's more of the better looking lesbians, you know what I mean? Like, she's fine, no doubt, you know what I mean? I'll admit that, you know. Now, I don't know about these 3. They look very regular. You know, they look very, very regular. She got blue hair, so I know she a lesbian. You know what I mean? I feel like every girl, not all girls, but if they got like a real, you know, color that, like, I don't see too many girls dyeing their hair blue. You know what I mean? I don't see that very often. Or if it's like a green or something like that, you know. Usually more of the lesbian type. You feel me? Let me move my camera back. But hey, let's get into the video. I don't want this intro to be too long. I'm gonna let y'all, you know, we gonna see what's up.
Hi, I'm Mars, and I went to an all-girls school for 5 years, so I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory.
Hi, I'm Gianna. I feel like my appearance is enough said, to be honest.
Hi, my name is Elisa. My girlfriend was the first time I ever stood up for myself.
Hi, my name is Iris, and I eat what I have.
What you eat? My name's Maya, and I go to Berkeley.
Wait, what does that mean? That's my share. She's talking about she eat what she had. What does that mean? Is she being freaky right now? Is that like, I don't know. Let's just keep watching.
And I'm a film and media student.
My name's Claire. I've been in a relationship with the most beautiful woman, my girlfriend, for 2.5 years, officially yesterday.
My name's Mara, and I've been married since January 31st.
Okay, so right off the bat, we know this girl. She got a girlfriend. She talking about she eat what she have. I don't even know what that means. You know what I mean? Black girl right here in the green. You feel me? She went to an all girls school. She talking about yeah, you can just look at me and know I'm a lesbian. That's kind of off. You know what I mean? But I mean, she not lying though. You know, she got blue hair. You know what I mean? You can obviously tell. You know, I can't remember what these said though.
I voted her out just because she was the straightest looking.
The second we walked in, I looked at everybody's outfits, and I feel like everyone just kind of had like a more eccentric vibe to their outfit, whereas Mara was just wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Y'all, it is not me though, for real.
She just talks a little bit too much.
Like, I know, I can definitely tell that she's a lesbian, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is, she got that lesbian vibe to her though, you know what I mean? She's one of the ones, you feel me? On one of them levels where it's like, she looks straight, you know what I mean? But she ain't necessarily a lesbian, you feel me? I mean, she is a lesbian, you know. She looks straight, but she's a lesbian, is what I'm saying.
And it feels like she's overcompensating.
I'm letting y'all know right now it is not me. Y'all will see my girl outside. Just letting y'all know. It's probably the nails, it's probably the hair,
like
it's probably
she was
the
being
lashes,
straight
the
up.
makeup, the gloss. So let's be real. You would never guess.
To start us off, who is
I feel
everybody's
like that was very genuine.
childhood crush or like gay awakening?
Have you guys seen Lizzie McGuire? Or are you too young for that? Miranda. Elaine. So real.
Yeah. Okay, Miss Honey was a big one for Matilda, but also Amanda Bynes, and specifically in Sydney White.
I don't remember my childhood one, but like 6th grade was RuPaul's Drag Race, Adore Delano. That was her in drag. I don't know. I don't know.
I wasn't
That looked like a man. I don't know.
exposed to much as a kid, but Rooney Mara.
Like, did that not look like a man? I don't know. Am I the only one that's thinking that? Like, her childhood, is that not a man? I swear. Like, aren't all them drag queens and everything like that men? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I wasn't exposed to much as a kid, but Rooney Mara from Carol, if you guys have seen that movie. Oh my God.
Honestly, my first one's not like a movie character or like a TV show character. It's a bank teller that I went to go see with my dad, and I think he was using me as his wingman, but I had my own idea of what was going
You wrote a
on.
little bit in your diary.
Yeah, a little bit.
There was this girl in my 4th grade class, I want to say. One time she was standing in front of me at the teacher's desk, and I just got like super close to her. She used to bully me in that grade, by the way.
Yeah.
And I stood like super close to her, and I was like, oh my God. But I was in Catholic school at the time, so I was like, oh no. And then stopped thinking about it for like 3 years.
I have a question. What would you guys say? Like, are you guys like top, bottom, like switch, femme, mass? Like, what do you identify within like the lesbian realm?
Verse, switch. I'm definitely femme. I would say not. I go hyper femme when I go out. I love makeup and dressing up and costumes in that way.
Yeah.
I would say I'm switch, but also I feel like, no offense to you,
Like a Nintendo Switch? I need to look this up. Okay, so I just looked it up. I looked up what does switch mean in lesbianism, and it said in the context of lesbianism, a switch refers to a person who enjoys both giving and receiving during So they like okay. That's a W question. Okay.
cute Gen Zers. I feel like the mask femme thing is a little bit more Gen Z than when I was growing up and coming out. It wasn't really discussed. Those terms didn't even exist then. So I think my wife and I both are a little bit of both. I am the oldest in the group, so I felt like maybe that would set me behind because I don't know all the lingo and the TikTok language.
Yeah, I'd say I'm more like mask top, as you can tell. But yeah, I would say, I like to bottom, whatever. But I do become more like feminine when I'm like in the club, popping. I know.
To like,
Like she started throwing it back at the club, bro. What the hell?
It like kind of like, crosses the line and like bends the line a little bit.
Yeah, it's a spectrum, and we can play with it.
Yeah.
100%.
I think that would be a bottom. Sorry, I'm not used to saying these things aloud, if you can tell. Despite that, really, really love wearing stuff that's more mask, like suits and ties are what I like to wear.
Sorry, Grandma, but I'm definitely, I'm definitely verse, and I feel like my appearance definitely leans more feminine, but in relationships, I'm typically the more mask person.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a switch, and I think my style reflects that, like pretty stereotypically. Sometimes I dress like a little fairy, sometimes I dress like a 12-year-old boy. 12-year-old boy heavy when I'm at work.
Me right now, literally.
How was everybody's family and friends when you guys came out? Like, was it difficult? Was it?
I think I can take this one. So the first time I brought it up, I did it at dinner over, I believe, Christmas break. The first thing I knew that was going to have a bad response because I grew up in an Asian household that was like pretty traditional, conservative.
Yeah.
And my mom, first thing she said was that like something about like conversion therapy, stuff like go out of it, and I would need to find a husband eventually. And still to this day, she calls my girlfriend of 5 years. Oh, why am I getting too emotional?
No, don't. It's okay.
She still calls my girlfriend of more than 5 years still my friend, which kind of hurts. But
I'm sorry.
30 seconds left.
My parents were very supportive. I grew up in a liberal Chicago city-based place. My dad gave me a pin, and my mom said, "Yeah, of course you never liked boys."
Yeah, I came out with a girlfriend when I was 15. Parents were cool, uncle's gay, great.
Nice.
My principal outed me to my mom. My mom was not happy about it. I got grounded for like a year. It was really awesome. And then my
Oh, she did say she went to a Catholic school though. You know what I mean? I was wondering like, why the principal even care? But at the time she did say she went to a Catholic school though. You feel me?
My girlfriend's parents, who were like strict Catholic Mexican parents, grounded her and pulled her out of the school.
I came out as asexual when I was 16, and that broke my parents' heart because they wanted me to find somebody that I loved. So when I was 18 and I came out, it was actually a huge relief to them.
So I never had to come out. My mom knew I was gay. She asked me. My sister's gay. And so yeah, it's just always kind of been apparent. How good is your gaydar? Well, let us know by dropping a comment down below. Now, let's get back into the video.
Man, this is hard. I can't see any of them. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think like, but they all seem like they might be the you know, I just can't tell. Like none of them seem straight. All of them came with a pretty solid story. Now I can say, you feel me? This girl right here with the blue hair, you feel me? That don't, no, I can't even say her though. She got blue hair, but at the same time, I can't go off of appearance because some girls do actually just color their hair because they like changing their hair color sometimes. You know what I mean? But she said it was like always apparent my sister is gay. I don't know.
We talked about celebrity crushes. She didn't even give us one. And she basically was just like, yeah, I just came out because my sister's gay.
Even though she looked definitely the part, and I really believed her confidence, I just thought, okay, I think other people are also going to vote for her.
Yeah, I think it actually, it could be the blue hair girl, you know what I mean? Because the rest of them seem like they, you know what I mean? It could, you know, but see now Jubilee does that though, you know what I mean? They always like to place agents in there, throw people off and do all that for the viewers and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think like, it could be her, you know what I mean? I don't know. Could be her, you feel me? Let's just keep watching it though.
I knew I shouldn't have brought up the fact that my sister was gay, but I figured my appearance kind of gave it all away.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. All right, that's very clear.
I want to ask, like, what's the gayest thing you've done to impress a woman? Because for me, I made matching silk chiffon heart-shaped pillows for my girlfriend and I because we both loved Muna's silk chiffon song.
I was in a relationship, like sort of long distance, and I would drive like twice a week to San Luis Obispo, just like playing music outside of their house on Valentine's Day because they broke up with me like the day before. Like trying to get back.
I've had a long distance partner in Sweden for over 5 years, so we're limited in what we can do for gestures. What I did do was buy her a limited edition TCG mount on World of Warcraft. I know that sounds super nerdy, but it's,
That's cool.
But it's, I think.
Hey, I played World of Warcraft before though. That stuff is fire. You feel me? Any viewers that play World of Warcraft, you feel me? Y'all know that stuff. She looked like she played World of Warcraft. I ain't gonna lie. Let me stop getting off topic though.
I spent over $2,000 on it for, supposedly it was going to be for eventually a marriage gift later down the line, but I wanted to buy it before it became increasingly in price. But I couldn't keep a secret, so I just ended up giving it really early.
So I worked in editing on a video game series, you know, Life is Strange, before this.
Was that necessarily gay though? Wait, did she get to like a gay part? I don't even know. Was that? I mean, obviously her being with another girl is gay, but I don't think what she did was necessarily gay. I don't think it's her though. I'm just saying.
So yes, and Dana's my personal fave. So I got autographs from every single one of the people and gave it to my now wife. It was like the geekiest thing, but yeah, she's a gamer.
I think the gayest thing I've done is my best friend at the time came over and confessed that she was in love with me, and so then we like cried because I didn't feel the same, and it was just like a really intense conversation, and then I made her dinner afterwards because I felt bad that she was crying, and then we sat and watched a movie before she headed home and like cried.
You're not really talking about you being a lesbian, you're just kind of saying like, yeah, my friend had a crush on me and I denied her.
I have a
That's
question.
facts.
Are you guys bothered
That's facts, you know what I mean? Maybe she might have slipped up, you know what I mean? I don't know. Let's.
by any particular celebrity queer baiting?
I would just go with the one a lot of people think about, like Billie Eilish,
So
I would say,
true.
with the whole like "I wish you were gay" kind of thing. Like she definitely was one of my celebrity crushes. I went to Coachella 2019. I was like, I'm meeting her like somehow, but yeah, I think her for sure.
I would say Ariana Grande. I can't remember the song, something like break up with your boyfriend because you're bored or something. At the end, she ends up hooking up with the girl, but like there was no reason for it. Like she's never said that, I don't know.
As a queer person, I love representation. Like I get it doesn't have to happen every time, but one of the reasons I didn't come out till later is because the gay actors that I loved, like they weren't gay in real life, but I was like, oh, it's an interesting character choice.
Yeah.
So I do think it's so important.
And for them to be able to like explore and like without labeling themselves to be able to explore it, but when it feels fake, like
for
Ariana,
monetary, because
100%,
it's trendy
we're gonna turn on the guys
to get this
or whatever.
audience.
Like,
yeah.
Do you know which person out of this group you guys have the highest doubt in, so we can have that person speak more? That way we could group up our votes into a more centralized way, such that if someone says
That's
they
smart.
think it's
She thinking.
a certain person, people are more likely to vote that person out because they don't want to be voted out themselves. So they're going to choose the one that they think will be voted.
Can I ask about how you met your wife?
yes, so she's friends with two of my coworkers at this. I review content for a children's programming network, and so we all had this. It's actually funny. It's a Christian network, but every single person I work with is gay, and so we had this big LGBTQ Christian party, which is pretty unheard of. And I met her there. She is 47. She is a lot older than me. That was harder to stomach for my parents than me being gay, but they absolutely love her now. They actually gave her. This is the ring my mom proposed, or my dad proposed to my mom with, and this is what they gave to her as like, we fully
pretty
accept you.
confident in you. I kind of have a little bit. I wish I could give you some time to explain yourself, but I won't vote you out because I don't. Just because I have doubt.
At the end of the day, I thought everyone but Mars seemed more lesbian to me because Mars was just like too pretty.
Yeah, I mean that's valid though, you know what I mean? But I don't
That's
know.
crazy. I'm feeling very, very humbled. I haven't had someone question my sexuality.
She do got like piercings and stuff, you know what I mean? She rocking the crystals, you feel me? She also got dreads. Dreads doesn't necessarily mean you lesbian. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Dreads does not mean that you are lesbian. I'm saying because of the piercing. Mainly it's like the piercings like on the face, you know what I mean? And the nose piercings and stuff like that. I think she is lesbian. You know what I mean? She's just more of the feminine lesbian, you know? So, I don't know.
Since I was probably
Bombas
12,
nuts.
obviously time was against me and the clock ran out, so I wasn't able to answer. And so I left everyone with like a final impression of, oh, we're sus of Mars, which is valid.
We have a new rule for future rounds. Every time you vote out the wrong person, the prize money will be cut in half. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
Let's do it.
Okay.
What is your like favorite thing and least favorite thing about being a lesbian? Like,
That's crazy. Because the person is probably not even in. I genuinely don't think the person is in this box anymore. You know what I mean? Like, just kind of looking at the lineup we got here. You know what I mean? It could be her. You know what I mean? It could be her. You feel me? Cause Jubilee does that. Jubilee does that. They throwing like these little agents where it's like, I say this every video. You know what I mean? They be throwing in people that you wouldn't even expect. You know what I mean? So if it wasn't any of the other people, if it wasn't that one, who did I say at first? I can't even remember who it was or what she looked like. If it wasn't the freaking blue hair girl, if it wasn't the blue hair girl, you know what I mean? Then it's her. You know? Cause yeah, either the blue hair girl or her.
what is your like favorite thing and least favorite thing about being a lesbian like today?
I would say my favorite thing is the amount of acceptance in the community is lovely. My least favorite thing is hearing the stories that my wife has gone through because she's 47. And so she obviously faced a lot more prejudice. So I would say that's my least favorite thing.
Yeah, the community that involves, but also decentralizing men from your life and how that's improved my relationships with other women. Also, just being in love with a woman, I feel like it's like not to favor, but it's like a more evolved sense. And there's such beauty in being outside, and specifically so outside the patriarchy. And then something I don't like, I still think there's issues within the community, within you know, judgments and inclusion that I really hope that we, you know, strive forward with and do more work on.
I like being sort of just like the opposite of what is like normal. Like I feel like that is so awesome. And
empowering.
yeah, and I think my least favorite thing is probably like just like older men not understanding, especially like out in public spaces, there not being enough spaces like bars and this and that. It's just like you can't be yourself, and it's like you really don't fit in, and it's just, you know, that's what I really, really hate about it.
There are some people, and in particular there's some in the lesbian community who have said that I can't call myself a lesbian because I have been in a relationship with a woman who happens to be trans, and the last time I told my coworker about that, they said I couldn't possibly classify myself as a lesbian if I was willing to be with someone before surgery, or and really digged into my sexual history too. So it's stuff like that. But the reason why I actually came here today was because I wanted to let trans people know that you're not an abomination, you're not a monster. You are fully capable of being loved, and as I love my partner, it's nobody else's business, and you can be you, and that's okay.
I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Trans women are women. If you are a woman dating a trans woman, you are in a lesbian relationship, don't let anyone invalidate trans people.
If anyone has any doubts about me, I'd love to clear it up. I am, at this point, the most like straight looking of them all. I feel like 2 have cried. There's no way Maya's like not a lesbian. It's gonna be me.
Would you ever want to get married someday?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm working towards it. I do feel it's a little archaic. I do feel it's a little patriarchal.
Yeah, I
but
agree.
I do think it's evolving, and I do think it's. I think weddings
it
are
can
awesome.
be done the right way.
I think for us, like, she kind of like hadn't been with any women before me.
Yeah.
And she's sort of just like the lipstick lesbian type. So we don't want to just like conform and just like be just like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It is a 4-way tie.
That's crazy.
A 4-way tie? I don't know who voted me, but what are you thinking? I've been the person with the guard most down. There's so much detail in my stories.
I feel like maybe we should have stopped because now all 4 of us are kind of turning our heads saying maybe the mole's out already.
You have 10 seconds to make your argument for why you should not be voted out.
Liars typically have their guard up, but I've been very vulnerable about my lived experience and what I had to go through, so yeah.
Great. I grew up playing soccer. I'm a golden gay, never had sex with a man. Serial dater, only dated women, and yeah, look at me. There's no way.
I'm gonna take it to the camera and just tell my girlfriend Allie, I love you so much. You're the light of my life. I'm gonna
Oh God, this. Come on now. Nah, it's her. It's her. Come on now. Shani, just the way she said it, you know what I mean? It don't even seem like it was real. You know what I mean?
I love being lesbian. Please, like, be inclusive. If you're someone who's judgmental, stop it, knock it off.
Sort of similar to Alyssa and Claire, but I think my emotions with my love of my wife and the hardships that she has gone through in her life, I think hopefully make it pretty clear that I am 100% lesbian. Golden gay as well.
Yes.
One of the things she said that stood out to me was she said, just look at me. I felt like, okay, she's dressing up.
That's wild.
How could you vote me?
That's
I am
wild.
literally the blueprint. There's no way a straight girl can
The
put on
blueprint.
this sheep's clothing, like at all.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. If the lights turn green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the lights turn red, that means the
I
mole
feel like
is
it's
still
gonna
in the
turn
box
red.
and you lose.
Actually, I don't even know. It's gonna turn red. I knew it! Yeah. Come on now. I knew it was gonna turn red. Did I call it? I knew I called it. You know what I mean? I called it. You feel me? It's her, and she trying to act surprised. Knowing dang well it's her. Come on now. Acting all surprised and stuff. Get out of here.
It's not me.
It's her. It's her. The way they point their fingers like, you. You seen the way she was smiling too? Hold on. Let's go back. Look. She over here smiling and stuff. Hold on. See the way she was, oh, look at that smile. That smile is so sinister. Look at that smile. Smiling with teeth too. She's looking at, hold on. Yeah, she was smiling with, look at that sinister look. You know what I mean?
Mole is still in the box and you lose.
She knew she got it. And she gonna try to act surprised. Get this guy out of here.
It's not me.
It's her.
It's not me.
It's her.
When I count down to 1, the mole will step forward and reveal themselves. 3,
I'm like All right, let me get real close for this one. You know what I mean? Cause I gotta talk to my viewers real quick. I just came out on a loss. You know, I did not get it. You know, so, and you probably didn't get it either. You know what I mean? Some of y'all probably did. You know, I'm not doubting y'all. You know what I mean? I'm sure you're smart. You feel me? I did not expect this lady, but that's not why I got close. You know what I mean? I had to get close because I wanted to talk about my Instagram. First, I want to talk about my mic, though. If you like my mic, click the link in the description. You know what I mean? It's fire. It's a dope mic. You know what I mean? I really enjoy recording with this mic. Also, I'm posting consistently because I am on break. You know what I mean? So I ain't got no school right now. You feel me? So I'm going to be posting consistent videos. You feel me? So I advise you to subscribe, like, comment, do all that fun stuff. I'm posting content for y'all. You know what I mean? So why don't you go ahead and help me out? Click the link in my description. I also got... You know, you go to my channel, you'll see on the links, you feel me? Click that. My Instagram is there. You know, soon I'm gonna post my Patreon there. You know what I mean? I just need to get to post it on my Patreon, you feel me? So, you know, check it out, you feel me? And yeah, you know, on my fitness page, on my fitness Instagram, you know, I show y'all how to get real buff, you know what I mean? You know, I'm real strong with it, you feel me? I be working out, I'm real strong with it, trust me, you feel me? Just go to the Instagram and you'll see, you feel me? I already done flex with the camera, you know, but let me chill out though. Let's just see the rest of this video. And yeah. Oh my god.
I was gagged.
One of my really, really close friends is a lesbian, so I was talking to her a lot. She was asking her friends who are also
Man, she studied. Oh my god, she was too good at it though. You feel me?
lesbian, and we were texting and chatting, and I was getting all the scoops and all the lingo and verbiage that I had no idea existed. I do work in children's content review, but I'm also an actor and an acting coach, so I pulled out some of those watermarks.
I had a feeling it was more.
They should have talked about hobbies and stuff, you know?
But that was completely depleted once Alyssa like had loyalty for her. But it was truly so devastating and hard because I felt like we bonded.
I'm sorry, guys. You're so nice. I'm so sorry. I feel so happy that I won. I hope I didn't offend anybody during this process. I loved everybody that I met here, and I feel bad for lying.
Yo, she's good. I ain't gonna lie. She good. She know how to act for real, you know?
But not that bad because I just won.
I'm trying to see how much cash.
Lesbians come in literally all different shapes, sizes, colors, styles, sexual preferences, all of the above.
As a lesbian and as a butch lesbian, I wanted to make it very clear that we also have like a little girl within ourselves.
That's facts. Anyways, you know what I mean? I ain't finna listen to them talk all the way. You know, you can go to the video, you know, I might link that too in my description so you could go watch that. You know, I'm getting close with it again because I want to tell y'all again, comment, like, subscribe, click on the channel, you feel me? Go to my Instagram fitness page. You know, I be getting real buff. We gonna get real buff, you know what I mean? As soon as I start posting on my Patreon, I'll let y'all know in my next video, you know what I mean? And you know, basically on there I'm gonna be showing y'all all types of workouts, workout plan. It's a bunch of workout plans on there. And yeah, you know what I mean? Shoot. But yeah, you know, I don't want this intro to be, this outro to be too long, you feel me? I'm gonna tell you once more, like, subscribe, comment. You feel me? Hefty on the comment though. I love seeing my comments up, you know what I mean? I like seeing comments more than I like seeing likes, to be honest, you know? I like seeing subscribes more than I like anything, you know what I mean? Because subscribes is dope, you know? So do it all, you feel me? It's dope. Anyways, I have nothing more to say.